I wanted to do a quick market breakdown video because last night I found a couple good patterns that nobody's talking about. So there's a lot of good intraday trade opportunities that are about to happen, and I wanna talk about this with you guys. A lot of people are not looking at these, but I mean, as a trader, we're trying to find patterns in the market, and I found a really interesting pattern that nobody's talking about. So I always like to take the contrarian side of things, and it's been working really well. It's also been working really well for all my teams. So guys, as you can see, this yellow rectangle, I have it in both consolidation patterns, the one from the April lows and the ones that we're experiencing right now. So this one is the same length as this one is, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to predict when the next big move is going to happen in the market. So this pattern is telling me that between the 24th, the 25th, we're going to see something really big happen. And this actually ends up being in the weekend. So we know that the weekends are low volume and there's usually not any big moves going on in the weekend. So just by knowing that, we could assimilate that maybe even Friday of this week all the way to Monday, we're going to see a big move in these either one of these 2 days. So for now, we're probably just going to see some consolidation. We're going to see the prices fluctuate up and down, just how they have been. And I'm going to talk to you about the good intraday trades that me and my team we're going to jump in. So the first thing, guys, if you notice my RSI, there's a small channel happening right here. And what I do believe is going to happen is we're actually going to jump in right here to the 41, and we're probably going to get rejected, guys. And the reason why I think it's going to get rejected is because if we see in the candles, we've gotten rejected twice, guys. So statistically speaking, remember, as a trader, we're trying to find the statistical advantages in the market. So statistically, this blue trend line has shown signs of strong resistance, and it actually ends up aligning really well with the RSI. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to get rejected again, and then there's going to be a nice intraday trade for people to short the market slightly. And guys, I found this really interesting pattern. Look at this. So we see this red candle drop the market. We see it just like in here. And then what happens here, guys? We see a slight pullback. We see this green candle, just like here we do, and then we see a spike to the downside, just like we do in here. So guys, where we are in the market right now is right here. We see this candle right here. We see the same thing in this pattern. And if you were following the market this morning, you would have seen that this candle ended up being green. It's still green. I mean, if you see this small wick, it's still green, but it's not as green as it was back in the past. We see these two green candles. Okay, so what that means, guys, is that tomorrow we're probably going to see a slight pullback, guys, if the pattern serves us. You know, this is all pattern. We're trying to capture patterns, and sometimes it doesn't work the way that we want it to do, but we're just trying to find statistical advantages as a trader. So we have this statistical advantage right here. So what's going to happen, guys, is we're probably going to see slight pullback to the upside, and then we're going to get rejected, guys. And once we get rejected, there's going to be a really good chance to short the market, guys. We're probably going to hit, I mean, who knows? It's hard to tell where we're going to go, but the good thing is I have this blue EMA, and it's serving as resistance, as you can see. Serving as resistance. So we have a small channel going on here with the blue EMA and my blue trend line. So it's a small channel that's happening. So what do we have to look at, guys? How is this market going to move once we see the big move, guys? The thing that we need to look for is, you see this green trend line right here. If you look at this green trend line, and it's actually quite it's moving with the blue trend line. So it's actually kind of creating a channel right here, guys. And what we need to look at is, if this channel gets broken, then we could definitely see the 6,000s. So what me and my team are waiting for is for this channel to be broken, and we're going to short the market right there and then. once the channel gets broken. And there's a lot of signs of good profit opportunities in this market. Even if it's a bear market, as a trader, you can make money in any market. So that's what we've been doing, and that's what this green rectangle means. We do believe that the market's going to end up falling right at the 25th, probably Monday or either Friday. There's going to be a big move. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And also, let's look at ZRX. So if you look at ZRX, the Fibonacci retracement at 78 has held as resistance. It's been really strong, and it has actually kind of created a consolidation pattern right here, just like we thought about it. But if BTC ends up breaking to the downside, ZRX is going to fall down with it to this target zones, and this is going to be actually a really good place to be accumulating ZRX. So between the 68 cents and the 64 cents. Okay, so guys, just so you know, this is not financial advice. This is just me doing a couple of technical analysis. And I wanted also to talk about the volume, guys. As we can see, the volume in Bitcoin has been lowering every single day. We are seeing it at 3 right now, and it's been as high as 6. 6 is like the average, guys. So the volume is very low. There's very low hype in the market. So you got to be careful, guys, with this market. You just got to be vigilant and try and mitigate your risk. Set your stop losses right, and just jump into high statistical trades, high probability trades. So that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.